Howdy Stevie, thanks for joining us. Another busy week in pre-season training. We didn't have a game on Tuesday night. We'll get to the bounce match in just a wee second, but just a quick word on tomorrow's match against Hibs, if you will. It's going to be a good test for the boys, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good one to look forward to. I went up on, I think it was Wednesday night, to watch the Arbroath game. It gave me a chance to look at the squad that Dick's assembled, and as I say, Paul's got healthy competition for places. A lot of good players who'll be pushing for at least a top 6 place, I'd imagine, next season, but one we'll look forward to. Yes, it'll cause us problems tomorrow, but we're very much looking to go and try and cause them problems as well. So it's exciting. It's getting nearer that St Mirren game as well, but I'm sure the fans will enjoy the game tomorrow. Let's
go back to, there was meant to be a game against Dunfermline on Tuesday. Obviously it got cancelled for whatever reason. You organised a bounce match between ourselves. How did that go? Did you learn much from that, or was it a bit disappointing not taking on another team?
No, it was in terms of the Dunbarton game getting cancelled at late notice. It was, it brought its own problems, but Kevin and Willie managed to get the pitch ready for us. I'm sure they had a few moans at getting the pitch lined on Tuesday for us, but no, it was great in the respect that to play at East End, the bounce game amongst ourselves, to try and replicate the GPS results that you get from football matches in modern day football. There was a few tackles that had the coaching staff closing their eyes. It got a bit feisty, but there was goals in the game. The GPS results come back very positive for considering it was a game amongst ourselves, and something that hold us well going into the Hibs game.
Are you where you want to be in terms of the squad's fitness, the preparation? Do you think it's all ticking along nicely at this moment in time?
I think it's dangerous to say that you're happy at this side of the game. The one thing I will say is we've come through pre-season with the boys doing the majority of it. There's very few missed out in any of the run-in, any of the football sessions that we've put on. So, as I say, tomorrow will be a massive test for us. A good challenge that the boys are looking forward to, and I'll let us know where we're at.
The St Mirren game is creeping up as well. That's going to be on the telly, and we've got news this week as well that our first game of the season has been moved to the Friday night. It just means that it's a wee bit sooner for us, I guess.
No, and the good thing for us is St Mirren game coming up in Dundee. Both of them are going to be on television, and that brings a different dimension to it. And as much as we've got young players now hungry to do well for ourselves, they're going to have a bigger audience to go and show what they're capable of doing. That'll make competition for places healthier. There'll be boys desperate to do well. As I say, Dundee will come down here with a healthy crowd on a Friday night, and I'm sure the Dunfermline fans will turn out in numbers.
Does it affect you in any way, the Friday night football? Is it something you're a fan of, or does it affect your preparations in any way? It happened a couple of times last season, obviously.
Now, obviously it has an impact on your working week, and you have to adjust to that accordingly, but Friday night football, evening games can bring a certain buzz to a fixture, and as I say, Dunfermline Dundee fixture is a good one at the best of times, so I'm excited by it. I'm sure the players and the supporters will be as well.
Have we got any injury concerns? You mentioned that most of the players have managed to do all the sessions that you've put on. Is there anything that's concerning you at this moment in time?
No, and as I say, touch wood, that continues. Again, when you're having to step up a level against a different type of player, that'll bring its own problems and take players out of their comfort zones, but that's why we wanted to have a fixture against Hibs and play against a better opposition. Danny Devine is back on the training field in terms of doing conditioning. Yes, he's still doing his rehab with Kevin and John, but he's progressing well and slightly ahead of schedule as well, so that's pleasing.
There's an update on Joe Thompson as well. I saw him at the open day, he was walking about fine. How's he doing? Yeah,
Joe, for as positive as he is on the football pitch and the energy that he brings, it's a frustrating time. I got a chance last Sunday at the open day, just before we come out on the pitch, and Joe is at the stage where he's walking on the treadmill, and he's a minute on, a minute off for half an hour, so that brings its own problems and boredom. So it's just trying to keep Joe in a good place. I think Danny being injured at the moment is keeping him sane, and as I say, he's got a longer recovery to do, but he's progressing well.
And finally, I'll ask you this question every week until it happens. You're looking for one more player. Is there any progress?
No, we're still looking for that player. I'd love to say that we've got one up our sleeve that's definitely going to come out next week or in the next few days, but it's something that we're working hard on, and we'll continue to do so until we get it.